Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode. Today we're talking about Niantic's big announcement or leak that Wizards Unite Harry Potter is going to be coming out, the new AR game that they have in the works. So we're just going to be going through everything that I've gathered information about it. I just to let you know that I'm super excited for this. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I've watched all the movies, read all the books, been to Harry Potter World. Yeah, so excited for this. It's going to be good, but it does beg a certain question of, you know, Draconius has wizards, right? And they're going to be having wizards. I mean, they've changed the names of basically everything: balls to spheres, Pokestops to pillars. Is there any grounds for copyright infringement? That would be funny, wouldn't it? Be that Draconius Go cannot be sued by Pokemon Go because everything's different, and then Pokemon or Niantic create this game that is they've had in the works probably for quite a long time, but they actually get sued for copying wizards. That would be quite funny. That's where you know, if you can start suing each other for these type of things, it just ruins the kind of the scope of how many different games you can create with an AR. AR games are going to be massive in the future. They are. There's so much potential that they can offer in the future for making games brilliant. And here we see another franchise that is already big. So Pokemon Go, massive following, being turned into an AR game, mobile game. And now we have a franchise like Harry Potter, which is massive. Millions and millions have been made from it, being turned into a mobile. Now this does kind of pay more evidence towards the theory that I had around why Pokemon Go hasn't been made as good as it potentially could be. Why haven't they invested in PvP? Why haven't they made the battling system? And my theory for that was always that they couldn't make a battling system that would compare to that on the other console. Pokemon Sun and Moon, if you did create a game that was exactly the same as that on mobile, then it would take away people buying the game for the console, and it would take away people buying the consoles. You know, if you had Super Mario Odyssey on a mobile device, they wouldn't sell as many Switches. I know loads of people who bought a Switch just for that game. So it's gonna be good. So let's get into it. So these guys, critical.gg, great source of information, have just kind of scanned a lot of information. I'm on their Discord, so thanks to these guys. They've just kind of just kind of picked up some key points that we probably want to know. So majors, this is a summary of everything we know about Harry Potter, Wizards Unite so far. Unites. Here are a rundown of what we know. Now, that'd be interesting that they're called majors. Maybe not. That's how they'd get around the Wizards. Who's in charge though? Portkey Games is a new development company registered in Delaware on September the 25th. So not that long ago, is in charge of the game's development. Niantic is likely just a part of the development team, with their responsibility being platform-specific work, maps, points of interest, AR interaction. This has been hinted at by Goshinyhunting, Niantic's CEO, several times before. Hanke has often spoken about Niantic being a platform provider, not necessarily a game development studio, but at this time it wasn't clear, and there was an actual title he was referring to. As of now, it seems that Warner Brothers Games San Francisco has created a specialized company named Portkey Games and contracted or partnered with Niantic. So this is their logo. How are they marketing Wizards Unite? Warner Brothers is a huge business, and it's the trademark holder for the majority of Harry Potter franchise, putting any kind of marketing far outside Niantic's reach unless they went into a partnership with them. It's probably better that way. Wizards Unite is marketed as a mobile game adventure inspired by J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World. Other marketing slogans include the following: Harry Potter Wizards Unite use state-of-art augmented reality technology to reveal the magic all around us. Explore real-world neighborhoods and cities to develop mysterious artifacts. Ooh, artifacts in this game as well. Learn to cast spells and encounter legendary beasts, iconic characters along the way. So we're going to have that same kind of creature basis that Draconius Go offers. You know, beasts and iconic characters. You know, could have like hippogriffs, the spiders. Could have Death Eaters in. Loads of different things that potentially you'd be battling with. Whether you catch them or just battle them and beat them, that's not clear at the moment. More information: the entire Wizards Unite deal was kept under wraps until today. So that was that. I think it was yesterday when an unlikely leak by Chris Abel started the madness. TechCrunch picked up on the leak and published a full article quoting no source. Rumors suggested that TC and Chris Abel conversed offline to verify the link. I don't know who TC and Chris Abel is, but nice one, guys. Domain names and Twitter accounts were registered in early October 10th and 11th, while newly mentioned company Porky was registered on September the 25th. There are no US trademarks or copyright requests registered with the phrase Wizards Unite. It's possible they're patent pending. The domains are not registered by Niantic or Warner Brothers Interactive. And will it be difficult to data mine Wizards Unite? They can't say with 100% certainty, but they're quite familiar with Niantic's network stack and map infrastructure, but also with general utility development principles if Porky Games is not using an Imperial Muggle-only technology. We should be able to data mine it fast, so I'll be keeping in touch with this source when the game comes out. When this game comes out, I am going to be covering it totally on my channel. You know, a combination of I love AR games, I love Pokemon Go, I love Draconius Go, and the fact that I love Harry Potter just makes it even better. And so that comes to today. 2 new posts were published on Pottermore today, shedding new light on the relationship between Niantic, Warner Brothers and Porky Games, and they summed the most relevant information for us. Niantic is not the developer of Wizards Unite, and they're not the sole developer. Niantic is an AR consultant and map data provider, which they said they were going to be. Porky Games is a new label created by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, and there are more Harry Potter games coming from Porky Games. That's going to be pretty exciting. I think they're going to have a lot more scope if, you know, if they're Warner Brothers are the people investing in the game and they're putting forward, they can do whatever they want with it without restrictions when they set up that partnership. Whereas potentially, you know, Pokemon Go might have that restrictions where the Pokemon company says you can't do this with the game, you can't create this battle system that might compete with our game. There's no Harry Potter games that are massive. You know, there have been some released, but it gives them free reign, hopefully, to make this game really good. Now, I don't know where this guy found this. I haven't been found it anywhere on the internet, which can only mean it was probably created. So look at this with, you know, skepticism. It probably isn't real, but if it is, it's quite a good mock-up of what it might look like and what things we might be facing in the game. It looks too good to be faked. Like, look at that design on that. Like, who would design that in one day just to, like, put out a fake? I'm not sure about that. That's a little bit funny. So instead of a sphere, we might have a wand. Let's just say this is a concept. But we're going to have, obviously, the 4 houses. Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw. There's going to be a ton of people that are Gryffindor, right? So there are stops where you'll find collectible cards at magic stops, potentially. And those cards you could use to cast spells, and that's Harry Potter Go. And there's some extra little bits that have been put into this little video. Collect the Horcruxes, so that would be a really cool idea, that there will be Horcruxes in random places, and you'll have to collect all of them to beat, you know, to beat Voldemort. Got a level system on there, fight the Death Eaters. I just feel like this is too good to be faked. Discover new spells. Well, we've got spells in Draconius Go and they are awesome. So you got near you. Let's see. Oh yeah, so this is he's finding. Is this a spell that he's finding? Yeah, so he's found a book that has a new spell. Wand motion. Now that would be cool. If the battling system, instead of like throwing something, you actually have like a set of moves that you can cast on your screen that determine whether you beat something. See, this has the same kind of like throwing system, like a sphere, but instead it's like a spell that you're throwing, which doesn't match up with the spell type of thing that you're doing that. Defend against magical creatures. So you got the map might look like this. So there's like your menu of different spells, I imagine. And so Patronus was weak. Allow it to go through your memories. Oh my god, that actually goes through your memories on like Facebook and stuff. Cast a really good Patronus. Destroy the Horcruxes. So another Horcrux. The tooth of the Basilisk. Or the Fang. It just looks too good, right? This looks too good to be faked. If this guy's faked it, just congratulations, mate. You should have literally been working for them, because you got some killer ideas in there, and your design isn't that. It's fairly good. Enter the wizarding world. So here we have a picture of a golden snitch, and you're actually holding on to it, so it's capturing. That kind of matches. As you're following it, that captures the same kind of things you'll see in like VR games. That same kind of visual, you know, judging where your hand is. And then this bit's just a repeat. So we've got another Dementor. I don't know why it repeats at the end. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is real? Do you think this is too good to be fake? Or do you think this guy's just done a bang up job of doing a fake, and it's going to get a good few views from this? I don't know. Either way, I will definitely be playing this game. You know, I love Harry Potter, I love AR games. This is getting covered on my channel. It has similar features to Draconia's Go in terms of their artifacts, spells. You know, they're kind of, no wonder Niantic was angry. They're like, oh no, crap. Like, have they just created something that we were going to create with Warner Brothers? Who knows? But either way, I hope there's no dispute. Just let's play some good AR games. I'll definitely be covering it on the channel. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for this? Will you be playing it in the future? Will it pull you away from Pokemon Go or Draconia's Go? Definitely all for me. Well, that's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As soon as I get information on when this is dropping, or when it does drop, I will be kind of, you know, keeping a good watch on and linking up with sites where I will have good information on this. So make sure to hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with that as well. That's all from me. See you soon.